Welcome to the Gus Alva Perspective, a videocast that embraces gratitude and abundance over the mindset of fear and scarcity. The theme that I'd like to touch on today is a really important one. Do you ever feel energized and calm at the same time? That's a really interesting topic, right? Because recently I was with some colleagues and we were talking about the virtues or the benefits associated with exercise. And the fact that when we take a look at a molecular level, and we take a look at well being, there's a fine balance between the main excitatory neurotransmitter in our brain, glutamate, and the main inhibitory neurotransmitter in our brain, GABA. And the right amount of balance between excitatory and inhibitory, meaning glutamate and GABA, is really key and critical in maintaining our mental well being. And if you think about this, in the bustling rhythm of modern life, the pursuit of both energy and calmness might seem like a paradox, much like that molecular example that I just gave you right now. But if you think about exercise, for example, at the end of heavy physical exertion, you will feel energized but calm. And so that's that important thing, right? And achieving a harmonious balance between these seemingly contrasting states is not only possible, but it's essential for our well being. And in having an understanding of what exactly this is, it's not a bad idea to take a look at the dynamics of energized calmness. So, if we are to understand energy, we have to think of vitality and enthusiasm and mental alertness and the force that propels us forward and fuels our actions, right? That's basically that energy and that vitality that we're looking at. And if we are thinking about embracing calmness, that would be a state of tranquility where we feel a serene inner equilibrium that's providing a respite from the chaos of daily life. It's the anchor that stabilizes amidst challenges. So let's take a look at some potential sources of energy and calmness. I started out with physical vitality, which means regular exercise, adequate sleep, and a nourishing diet. All of these things contribute towards physical well being. And these are some of the tenets, basic, that I will oftentimes share with patients. They foster both energy and calmness. Now, if we think of our mental resilience, practicing things like mindfulness or meditation and positive visualization will enhance our mental resilience. And these are very easy practices that can help us in promoting a calm and focused mind. Also, meaningful connections. When we have healthy relationships and a strong support system, they provide emotional energy and a sense of security, which contribute towards our overall well being. And these are very important tenets. Now, if we think of benefits associated with energized calmness, it's important that if we have that nice balance, we're going to have an enhancement of our productivity. When we're energized and calm, individuals experience a heightened focus and efficiency in their endeavors. If you have emotional stability, that cultivates a state of calmness that helps regulate your emotions. That will lead to better decision making and improved interpersonal relationships, which ultimately help us have a healthier lifestyle. Physical health, as I made mention, is super important. That synergy between energy and calmness positively impacts the body. That reduces the stress related ailments that we sometimes run into, and it promotes overall health. So, these are things that we absolutely want to embrace and espouse. So, what might be some strategies for cultivating that energized calmness that I just described? Well, there's certain mind body practices that I oftentimes will share with patients. If you incorporate mind body practices like yoga, my goodness, I wish I would have picked up yoga a lot earlier in life than I did. Things like Tai Chi or even swimming help synchronize your physical and mental well being. If you develop routines and rituals, you are establishing a daily task, a daily routine and ritual that creates a sense of structure, that provides a foundation for both energy and calmness and allows that to flourish. Having a sense of purpose and passion are really important because when we align activities with personal values and passions, that infuses life with a sense of purpose and invigorating for both the body and the mind. Now, another very simple thing is mindful breathing. Believe it or not, there's some apps on Apple Watches that basically tell you, hey, breathe in now, breathe out now. This anchors yourself in the present moment. That fosters a sense of calmness and grounding. And so, as you see, there are very simple things that we can follow that, as we think of this intricate dance of life, the pursuit of energized calmness is a very valuable thing. It's not an unattainable ideal to consider this dynamic equilibrium, which can easily be cultivated so long as we're following the right consideration. And a grateful and abundant mindset will allow us the ability to understand the sources of energy and calmness, which we just reviewed, recognizing their benefits, and then blending them in and incorporating them into our daily life. So, as you note, vitality and tranquility can certainly coexist harmoniously, creating a foundation for a fulfilling and balanced life. With that said, I thank you for joining us on the Gus Alpha Perspective on this theme of being energized and calm harmoniously at the same time. Thank you for joining us. Have a phenomenal rest of the day.